Hey Aquarius, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for watching. This is for the month of February 2021. This could apply to love or general, friends or family, work, business, career, money, spirituality, your hobbies. Okay, Aquarius. You got King of Pentacles reverse. So you could be dealing with a very stubborn energy. So this could be you if you have very masculine energy, or you could be dealing with someone else who's super masculine. And this could be someone who's like trying to control you or dealing with some kind of power struggle. So your challenge is Four of Cups. So you're definitely nervous about taking a risk this month. So you've been very emotionally wounded in the past and you're really not ready to fully put yourself out there. But I think this month you're being advised to work through those fears and not be so scared of taking a risk. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, right away we have a king and a queen, and they're both pentacles too. It's just that the king is reversed. So I get a strong romantic vibe here right away. I feel like for a lot of you, this could be either someone you work with, or it could be someone you do business with, or this could be a family thing, like someone you're married to or engaged to, something like that. So, this is in your deep subconscious energy, this Queen of Pentacles. So, Pentacle energy is very, like I said, it's focused on either work or family life. It's focused on stability. So, stability is very important for you right now, this month, especially with your challenge being scared to take a chance and being scared to put yourself out there. On the surface, you have the Queen of Cups. So this is coming up for a lot of people. Again, okay, so that makes two queens and a king, all right? So already we're dealing with a lot of people here. So some of you, this could be like a love triangle situation. So this could be like a player who is dealing with two different ladies, but I don't want to speak too soon, so we'll see what other cards come out. But basically on the surface, like you're in this very like emotional, sensitive energy. You're definitely someone who is super sensitive and like I said, like afraid of getting hurt, afraid of putting yourself out there. She is pregnant in this card, so a select few of you, pregnancy is on your mind. Some of you could be with child, but if not that, then you could be embarking on some kind of creative project. So some of you, maybe like your job requires you to put in a lot of creative energy. Maybe you're asked to give your ideas, or maybe you want to give more ideas at work. You want to put in more creative input. And then, like I said, if not work, then at least your family life. You have this very like nurturing, supportive energy here. In the past, Ace of Wands reverse. So there could have been some new beginning that you have been struggling with. You could be feeling just a little like not confident enough to embark on this new journey, or you could be feeling like a little hopeless and uninspired. A lot of you, this was a surprise pregnancy. Not a lot of you, just a few of you. But either case, something new came up that you weren't necessarily ready for. A new job, too, or a new relationship, something like that. And you were just like kind of lacking faith in yourself, sort of lacking the confidence. All right, so in the future, we have Nine of Pentacles. So this is reverse. So again, I feel like you have accomplished a lot and you're really good on your own, but you could be feeling kind of like lonely. And if you've been single for a while, you could be kind of craving a partner, or maybe you've just gone through a breakup, or maybe you're missing someone. You're kind of doubting if you can handle it all by yourself. Yeah, you have the strength card reverse, so you're definitely dealing with some confidence issues here. This is very similar to the Sagittarius reading I just did. It was basically all about like a lack of confidence. So you could have Sag in your chart as well, or you could be dealing with a Sag. But yeah, basically like just not having enough faith in yourself. So you're dealing with someone who's really guarded. So this kind of makes sense. I think the lack of confidence is coming from both of you. It's not just you. So if this is a romantic situation, like the person you're dealing with is very on guard. They kind of expect you to hurt them. They've been so wounded in the past that they have really bad trust issues. So this is really making you doubt yourself because I feel like it's more the person you're dealing with who has a lot of trust issues, and they really wanna see you work for them, like, they really wanna see you put yourself out there because they're not really willing to do the same, so that definitely has you questioning yourself. You're like, "Well, am I not good enough for this person?" And like I said before, like if this person is really insecure, then they could be dealing with like two different people at once, especially if you're dealing with a masculine energy. They could be having like two feminine energies on the side. Like they could have two ladies, um, that type of thing. They could have like they could be in contact with their ex, like, as a backup plan or something, because this person is not willing to put themselves out there. So, it's gonna be, like, impossible for you to make this person focus on you because they're not ready to lay out all their cards. There's someone who needs to have, like, a backup plan. They need to have safety. And if this is a job situation, then this could be like a new boss or a new coworkers who have just been through a lot and they've dealt with a lot of like sketchy people, a lot of sneaky behavior. So they just don't trust you. And that's really frustrating because like when you're dealing with someone who doesn't trust you, naturally you stop trusting yourself. You're like, well, does this person see something in me that I don't see? Like, why don't they trust me? Like, am I not good enough? Am I not worthy of trust? Like, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. Okay, you have 10 of cups. So this is coming straight from spirit. So this is your advice this month. You really need to work on like what you have. A lot of you, this is like a family card too. So, as I said, like a lot of you are dealing with a pregnancy, whether it was expected or not, or some kind of creative project that you were just feeling very unsure of when it first came to fruition. But I see you like this is kind of beautiful because I see you learning to rely on others. So there's a good chance that like by the end of the month, you're going to feel very comfortable relying on this person or even like this job or this new thing coming up. I see you like I see a lot of emotional fulfillment coming towards you this month. And the thing is that you have to put yourself out there and the other person has to do the same. You know, it's like a two-way street. In the outcome, you have the devil. Okay, so devil can allude to very toxic patterns, but for me, I feel like, well, for you, I feel like This is more about, like, relying on someone. So it does serve as a warning sign. Be careful of codependency, because if you are dealing with a relationship, you could end up being, like, overly codependent on them. But on the positive aspect, though, if it could be, like, being comfortable with someone and finding fulfillment. So yeah, devil energy is tricky. It's definitely like being bound to someone. So, I mean, take that as it resonates. For some people, that's a good thing. Some people, they crave that commitment, they crave that stability because coming into the future, you're going to be feeling kind of like you can't do it all on your own, which is perfectly fine. Like sometimes our pride gets in the way and we're like, I have to do this all by myself, but sometimes you reach the point where you have to rely on others and you have to form a strong bond with someone, and that can be good. It can be a very positive thing. Okay. But the only negative is if it becomes a codependent thing. Okay. So this really depends on the situation. But yeah, you feel very scared to take a chance in the beginning of the month. The end of the month, I see you relying on someone. So I see good and bad in this spread. So some of you, this is a positive thing. Like you're gonna learn how to rely on someone else. You're gonna form a very strong connection with someone. But for some of you, this is a warning sign because I do see two queens and a king, and the king is reverse. So a select few are dealing with a love triangle. I just have to put that out there. A select few of you are dealing with a man or masculine energy who just can't be trusted because he's just like so wounded. So watch out for that. But a lot of you, on the positive side, a lot of you are forming some kind of bond where you can really rely on the person and they really offer a lot of emotional fulfillment. Okay, so it depends on who you're dealing with. So, for more clarity, I'm going to draw these homemade oracle cards. I'm going to draw 3 of them. Okay. You are super sexy right now. All right. So, with that devil energy, it could simply mean like very passionate, very sensual, sexual time with someone. There could be very strong magnetic chemistry with someone. Someone is in love with you. All right. So, someone definitely really cares for you. So, as long as you can trust this person, I see you like really leaning yourself on them completely and just fully relying on them. And sacred sexuality. Okay, we have another sex card, all right? So I know the devil can come off as negative to some people, but for me, or for specifically for this reading, like seeing these sex cards come up, like you're gonna get some this month, basically. If not, you're gonna be like really flirty with someone this month, like super flirty. And all I can say is if you don't want a family, wear protection because if not, like you're looking really fertile right now. I just have to say that. So, very interesting spread, Aquarius. I hope you have a super fabulous month.